Hello YouTube, Jonathan Gaming here, or Jonathan 800, and today I am going to show you something no one ever does, and that is 1939 Soviet Union. Well, besides, no one plays 1939. There's many reasons, because the fun is reduced because of the build-up, whatever this is. Who are you? I've never seen you before. Yeah, there's a lot of cursed things about the 1939 save, but this has to be one of them. When you play the Soviet Union in 1939, you get this unique trait that only 1939 Soviet Union has, and that is junior army officers purged and Navy officers, but no one cares about that. Minus 20% org, minus 20 or plus 20% supply consumption, minus 30% entrenchment, plus 40% land doctrine cost, and all your tanks are crappier by 20%. Now, you're like, how do I get rid of this? It has to be through like the focus tree or something. And that, my friend, is where you are wrong. So this is the 1939 Soviet Union focus tree. They did third 5-year plan, all nice and stuff. Few things. Oh my god, I just realized this is even more... Oh god, this is more cursed than I thought. They went for Cossack units! Oh my god, that's cursed. So they didn't get the org, they got the horses, and I believe that's what these guys are. Yep, these has to be the Cossack units, if you ever wanted to know what they look like. There you go. They are seasoned. But there is nothing. Desperate measures doesn't fix it. Rehabilitative military doesn't fix it. Lessons of war even. You have to fix it through decisions. Now you're like, well, that ain't bad. It's 50 command power, 50 political power, and 50 army XP you can fix with something else. Takes a whole year to do. And after a year has been through the game. Because you have to complete the block. Like, I'm guessing the last focus they did was the block of rights and Trotskyites. So you have to wait a whole year just to half this. In another year, it takes 2 years in the game to not get rid of, half this horrible debuff that is extremely annoying. And then you have to wait, I forgot how long. I think you might be able to do it instantly afterwards. But that's 100 army XP, 100 political power to get rid of this, and it takes like a total of 3 years to remove. So you will be fighting Germany with at least minus 10 org, plus 10 supply consumption, your your tanks being crappy. Where is it? Your tanks being crappy, and having to spend even more on land doctrine. And also you have all the other awful purge stuff to deal with, but you can thankfully get rid of it with this button after a year of playing the game. But that one's usually fine, and understaffed bureaucracy gets dealt with by next year. So that's fun. And you're like, you get Eastern Poland, you can get the Baltics, you can take Finland, Bessarabia, and that's fun. But remember, you're doing that with a kneecapped Soviet Union. And also the Navy's messed up. But it's the Soviet Navy, no one cares. Except for Stalin, because I believe he actually... Yep, he actually did go down a bit of the Navy tree. But who does? So you have to fix your Air Force. You have to fix your Army. You gotta fix your Army even more. Or military even more. And you gotta fix your Army even more. And then the Germans have a ton of divisions. Like, I don't know if we can see it here. Yeah, that feels like an outright lie. Because let me quickly load up my actual 1939 Soviets game. So started the war with all the negative, well, not all of it, half of it. And I did Molotov line, so that's the Eastern Poland. Let me check something. Well, either way, I got pushed back a bit. I did push a bit in the beginning because your army attack is thankfully not that bad. I also used heavy fighters and stuff, and I believe... Oh my god, I just realized. Huh. Okay, so heavy fighters, there are no more super heavy fighters. They patched that out in a recent bug fix. So your Air Force, because you're going against AI, you can build one and obliterate the Germans. I did get rid of the massive problems except the Navy, because once again, no one cares about the Navy. Did Molotov line, got heavily pushed in the south. I also have no fuel, please ignore that. Turns out manning over 24 tank divisions, I think 32 tank divisions, is quite, wait, 36 maybe. Tank divisions, it saps your fuel along with an air force. Also, by the way, 1939 Soviet Union starting air force is kind of bad because I believe that in the game, Stalin decided to go like, let's produce a bunch of interwar fighters and see what happens. Because he started off with like 300 of 1936 fighters and about 700 interwar fighters. You're not getting air superiority by the time war starts. But this is actually a really fun scenario. Just realized I have a research to do. Yeah, and also I'm suffering from supply issues, but look at the front lines. These are just German divisions. This is more than 100 something. What? I never actually checked this screen. This is not fun. I actually only really broke this through because I was testing out the division. Like, let's try that. Because what I've been trying to do is cut off the supply. Actually, if I push down here, I can actually take out the supply hub. But there's a slight problem. What is this? I can't push. Actually, I should be able to. Just desperate. Yeah, once again, air superiority. Got some fuel. Let's see. Oh wow, I actually was just running out of steel. Trying to break out of this. Oh my gosh, I actually think I'm finally pushing a bit. Because this was pain. You do not know how much pain this was. I am just happy we at least have some things. Yeah, I also forgot to make close air support. That is in fact the thing you should probably make. Come on, just break the river line. There we go. But yeah, you want a fun challenge? 1939 Soviets is the way to go because it is Axis biased. And this is the pain to go against. Because usually you can't push. The only times I've been able to push... Oh god, the supply in this area is awful. Where's the nearest supply hub? Right here. Probably should... But rivers are protecting it. There's a reason I took a break from the save. It's just awful. You push with like a bunch of tanks. Even if you have supply, the Germans just reinforce the battle constantly and constantly. And it's just pain. But at least I believe Allied AI got smarter this patch. They actually took Africa. I don't know if I'm lucky, but there is a glimmer of hope that Allied AI is competent enough to actually take out the Germans. 170. Free France is actually chilling with 28 divisions. But there is the chance of D-Day. And China's still alive somehow. Oh, they actually are about... They actually have the focuses. I never see China do these focuses, but that actually seems good. Just Japan's. Okay, the game is actually won, but this is a fun game. Soviet Union 1936. It's alright. Also, anyone in the comments, please tell me which is better, positive heroism or collectivist propaganda. I never know. I'm guessing by doing this, you'll never have to up your conscription law ever again. But, eh. I got Rokossovsky. Either way, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. You know the deal. And this is Jonathan 800 signing out.